talk to with Riley?
Yeah. Hi everybody, I'm Stuart Levinson. It's Riley Crane, the founders of talkto, and we want to make it possible for you to get reservations, appointments, information about products and services, all of it via text messaging. We don't want you to have to ever call again. This is how we talk to our friends. This is how we want to talk to businesses. If you know how to send a text message to a friend, you already know how to use talkto. So we designed it to look just like SMS. The only difference is instead of typing in your friend's name, you type in the name of the business. So it's like you have every business in America in your contact list. City Sports. Do you have a mouth guard for kids lacrosse? To your hair salon. Can I book a haircut appointment tomorrow? Number 9 Park, can I get a reservation tomorrow night? Any question that you have from any business, you can now do through text messaging.
So I'll do a demo up here during this short talk, and hopefully we'll get a couple answers back from businesses that I'm going to send messages to. And I encourage all of you to download it now and try it, and we'll race to see who can get answers back. Go to our website, and you'll get a link to the iPhone app, or use it on the web and sign up. So I'm going to send a message to Apple and ask them if the new iPad's in stock at the store in Boylston. And then on the way in, I saw there was a fitness shop downstairs, and I'm going to ask them what their monthly rates are.
So we'll have to get an answer. So for the past 15 years, it's been about technology making life more productive for us. The internet, broadband, these amazing mobile platforms. But in the most basic questions we have every day, it's let us down. These kinds of questions we have for stores about products and services and reservations and appointments of all kinds. We sent 1 trillion text messages to each other last year. None of them went to businesses. We clearly said text is the easiest way to communicate. So why can't we use text to communicate with businesses? And it's not just a business that knows about talkto. When we launched, we made a promise to our consumers, which is you should be able to do this with any business. And so we have over 20 million businesses in the database today. And if one's not there, then you can add it in the same way you can add it to another database. And it'll be there for anybody to send a message going forward. So while Riley's doing the test with a couple, I mentioned some of the uses of talkto. Here's a shopping example. We're seeing people use this. We launched just a few weeks ago. We're seeing people use it for, do you have running shoes in stock? Do you have this product? I don't want to waste time going to the store to find out if it's there. I don't want to call and wait on hold. I'm going to send a message. Checking on services to find out how much the services are. For restaurants, it's not just about making a reservation. It's about, do you have vegetarian options on the menu? What's the wait time? Are you showing a game tonight at the bar? For making an appointment. This is one that we see a lot, which is you need to book a haircut appointment once a month. So it's just incredibly easy just to reconnect with the hair salon to say I need another haircut appointment. This one I really like was an example from Riley. The idea here is that you should be able to send a message whenever you want. So one night Riley found out that he had new insurance, and he called his dentist and said, he used talkto to say, do you accept new patients at this time with Delta Dental PPO insurance? And he said it at 9 o'clock at night. And the next morning he had totally forgotten about it, and he got a message back saying we do. That's the idea. You shouldn't have to wait for business hours. Any kind of information. I left the credit card at a bar, I realized it, I sent the bar a message, I got a message back. You're the consumer.
You're out of luck.
Tell businesses you prefer text. You don't want to call back. It bothers you, text doesn't. You don't want to wait for business hours, and you just feel that it's easier. This is how you prefer to communicate. We're based in Cambridge. We just raised $3 million. We're hiring, and we hope you'll go to talkto.com and download the app. Never call again.
So, still waiting for the responses, but I'll leave my phone on so you'll hear it beep when it comes back in.
This is not the way we wanted to finish. Yes.
It sounds awesome. What's your customer acquisition strategy?
Well, it sounds awesome, right? So a few things. One, we just launched here in Boston, and what we're doing is just focusing on the product right now. We've had an amazing kind of organic growth of people just telling other people, which is what we want to see. So we're blogging, we're going out to other blogs that are talking about customer service, and I can't believe, I mean, you see people railing about calling Best Buy to find out if there's a product in stock. Call a few, and you'll find out that you'll be hung up on, you'll wait 5 minutes for an answer, you'll get somebody say, what is that, what's the SKU number, what department? And then send them a text and get one back that says, we have it, would you like us to put it on hold for you? So it's word of mouth right now, and that's all we want today. And then once we have been here in Boston for a few months and things are going really well, then we'll expand beyond Boston and beyond organic.
There's a second piece to our customer acquisition strategy, which is every time the customer sends a message to a business, that's an opportunity for us to go to the business and say, your customers are texting you to talk to. The businesses then can go and tell their customers, you know, we're using talk to, send us a message here with a response. So we got a message through the app from Arades. It's you who asked how do you monetize this? So you send the message to us, because we're a business, we're talk to you, can text us using the app as well. And so that's great.
So we're not sure yet. What we know is that we raised the $3 million so that we could spend the next year or so just focusing on the consumer experience. And what we believe is that if we can manage interactions between consumers and businesses, if you look at the way people are using this today, it's do you have this product in stock? How much is this service? Can I get a table? Can I book an appointment? They're the kinds of things that we can monetize because they're all about buying. And it's the kind of people that you want to advertise to. And so we think there are going to be lots of ways that we can monetize that at the right time.
Assuming all the businesses around here get the service, how do I differ between Best Buy in Cambridge, Best Buy Back Bay, or are you guys going to do like a Twitter thing where, you know, the first one who gets, I don't know, Best Buy gets the name and that's the number I text to, or how does it work?
Get a response.
I did. So let's answer this question first.
Okay. So when you go to send a message, you put in the name of the business you want, and you get a list of results similar to what you get with Google.
Okay.
And you know, imagine if you could do a Google search, and beside each business there was a text box for you to send a text.
Okay.
So you get a list of results, you choose the one you want, and then you just have a text box and you type in a message.
Yep. Yeah, can we try it?
Are you oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
How are you, like, when you said the fitness club downstairs, does that mean they have to have signed up for the service? I mean, how are you?
I thought that would be question one.
Yeah, I did too.
So look, we're a gateway, right? We decided early on that we were going to have a very difficult time if we went to every business in America and said, you should sign up with talkto, right? And so what we did is we said, what's the easiest way people want to communicate? It's with text messaging. Well, how do businesses want to get your message? So we've spent the past year with talkto Agent, our software in the background, figuring out how businesses want you to contact them. So the Charles Hotel has 5 reservationists and a concierge that pay attention to an email. And so when you send a text to the Charles Hotel, we just send it to them as an email. When they reply, it comes back to you as a text. If you send it to a florist and he just has a phone in his pocket, it's going to come to him as an SMS. And when he replies, it comes back to you. If you send it to, I sent a message to FedEx the other day and said, I'm not home, just leave it at the door. They have millions of dollars spent in chat infrastructure in the background. We want that to go into their chat system, and when they respond, it comes back to you as a text. But again, as the consumer, you shouldn't have to worry about how businesses want to get your message. And the final piece is, while we're getting adoption, while we're building this out, we don't yet know after the past year how to send a message to a business. Then we have a team of cloud-based operators that will make a call on your behalf, get the answer, and send you a message back.
And just to show you how you can differentiate, you know, between the different Best Buys, you would go ahead and just type in Best Buy and do a search. You can see a bunch of different results. You can pull it up on a map, and maybe you know where they are, you know, in particular on this map. You know, and then you select one and say, you know, what are your hours, or do you carry a particular? Sorry, it's hard to talk and type.
You're a man.
Can you rub your
So-
head?
Like, right now, when I Google, you know, Best Buy Boston, and it shows the listing of the nearest Best Buy and their phone number, and I click on the phone number and it calls them. What's to stop Best Buy from adding a button next to that that says text us in addition to calling us? And if they can do that, what are advantages of using talkto over the company doing that?
You know, Best Buy could do that, and it would be awesome, but as a consumer, I'm not gonna wait for tens of millions of businesses to decide they're gonna offer some kind of texting capability, right? I mean, today, if I stand in the middle of, you know, Copley and I look around at the businesses, there are a couple that are sophisticated users of Twitter. There's a Facebook user, there's somebody that wants email, there's SMS, there's chat. I don't wanna have to worry about it. And so, you know, all of these different businesses are creating new ways, but generally what Best Buy would do and other businesses is say, come to our website, and if you come to our website, then we'll have some kind of chat. I don't want to go to their website. I want to pull out text messaging and send them a message. So that's what we're trying to achieve, is the easiest way for consumers to communicate.
All right, last question. Can you tell, as the business, who's requesting the information? And where I'm going with this is, basically, let's say you're City Sports, and you're the only ones that carry this New Balance sneaker. What's to prevent Marathon Sports from using your service to request that information and give competitive information that they can use against that business? Does that make sense?
I never thought about that. City Sports is a great example because, you know, they have 21 locations, and if you send a message to any one of those locations, it goes to a central place, and when they respond, it comes back to you. I think we're too early for companies to use us as competitive advantage, but, you know, I think there are other.
If it's anonymous, that very well could happen.
It is anonymous, but so is calling. You know, so is calling City Sports and saying, do you carry this? So I guess we would be similar, because we're not sharing consumer information with businesses.
All right, I think in the interest of time, I'm going to end it there. Thank you very much.